this awesome weather. It's
Yeah.
spring, and in some parts of New Mexico, you're saying that it could feel like summer.
Yeah, it could be feeling very much like summer, especially as we move into tomorrow. And this is a good time to point out snowfall because we are getting toward the end of the season. And there was a time in New Mexico where we actually got some pretty good snowfall. Back in 2006, I'm sure everyone remembers the storm of the century. In 2 days, we got 16.3 inches of snowfall. Well, that's here in the metro, by the way. In the last 2,266 days since then, we've managed to get more than that, 23.3 inches, but this is about 6 years worth of snowfall in the metro compared to just 2 days. So definitely not like what we were seeing several years ago, and unfortunately we're moving toward the end of the season and we're going to be moving into a rather dry part of the year. 61 degrees of current temperature. Still feels very nice outside across the entire state. 59 right now in Taos, 57 in Los Alamos, down to the south, already into the upper 60s to low 70s, and we'll continue to bump up those temperatures throughout the afternoon. Just a few high clouds streaming through the northeastern corner of the state. Otherwise, mostly clear skies. All of the activity going well to our north as a big ridge of high pressure is in firm control of our weather, and it will continue to be in control of our weather as we move into Friday. In fact, as that ridge builds on top of the state, we will be pushing 90 degrees in portions of the southeastern part of the state. But then over the weekend, that ridge breaks down. We'll be looking for gusty winds up to around 40 miles per hour over the weekend as the storm passes to the north. On the back end of the storm, we'll bring in a little bit cooler air, but we're still going to be above average temperature-wise because we have been so warm. We're going to go from, say, 20 to 25 degrees above average to just 5 to 10 degrees above average by Sunday. And with all the warm weather and the winds that'll be around over the weekend and the dry conditions, that's going to lead to an elevated fire danger, especially as we move into Saturday and Sunday. So that's something to keep an eye on. Fire season not too far away, unfortunately. So, of course, be responsible out there. We don't want any fires started that could be prevented. Southern Colorado, temperatures into the 60s for this afternoon, mostly sunny skies. We stay in the 60s through the weekend, then a little bit cooler behind that storm system into the mid to upper 50s to start next week. Over the northwest, mix of sun and clouds. Highs will be into the upper 60s to low 70s. We'll be in the mid 70s for Friday and then low 70s for the weekend, eventually down to the mid 60s for Monday. Over the southwest, mostly sunny skies. Highs into the upper 70s. We'll be in the upper 70s in Silver City for Friday, mid 70s Saturday and Sunday, and still feeling pretty nice beginning of next week, staying in the mid 70s, maybe low 70s by the middle of the week. Over the southeast, mostly sunny. Highs into the 70s to near 80 degrees, pushing 90 degrees both Friday and Saturday before we bring in some of that cooler air. Mid 80s for Sunday, low 80s for Monday and Tuesday. Over the northeast, plenty of sunshine. Highs into the 60s and 70s. We'll be back into the 60s over the weekend as some of that cooler air rushes in, but still cooling down to the mid 60s, still feeling very comfortable. Over the northern mountains, it was a cool start to the day, and it will be a cool start to tomorrow once again, but temperatures feeling very nice in the afternoon, 50s and 60s, and we'll be into the low 70s in Santa Fe for Friday, back into the mid 60s by the end of the week, or end of the weekend rather, and into the beginning of next week. Over the East Mountains, mostly sunny. Highs into the upper 60s to around 70 degrees. In the metro, we'll top out in the mid 70s with mostly sunny skies, and we'll continue to warm up those temperatures into the mid 70s for Friday and Saturday, back to the low 70s for Sunday, and then cooling down all the way to 69 degrees
Wow,
to start next
only?
week. Yeah, only
Right.
69 degrees.